improve the HSS in SolidCAM 2013 and 14. We do very nice change in the user interface. Today the HSS is more clear and more easy to use. If we open the technology, we can see in the technology we don't have any change, but if I open one option here, you can see now the change. First, I want to talk about the change we do in the user interface, and after this I want to show how we use the technology, and after this I want to show two parts, real parts, how the user using HSS. If we look in the geometry dialog, we can see here use to the boundary. Before we have here 3-4 buttons, but today we put the use to the boundary in the dialog like all the SolidCAM model. We continue in the tool. If we add one tool, you can see here we have very nice option, feed zone control. What we can do this, we can control the feed inside surfaces, we can control the feed outside the selection surfaces. I think it's very important option. Feed rate optimization we add also in this tab. Rapid motion in G1 mode and first cut feed rate also. We put the all in this tab. That means we add all feeds in one tab. In the levels, we can see now in the levels we don't have a lot of parameters, a lot of options. We divided the level for two tabs. We can see here level 1 and level 2. Also, today in the HSS we have two modes. We have basic and advanced. You can see in the advanced you don't see level 2 because this is not important parameters, maybe advanced parameter, professional parameter, but if you want to use, you can switch to advanced and you can see all parameters we have inside level 2. If we go back to level 1 and switch to basic, you can see today that you don't see a lot of parameters inside the dialog. Also in toolpath parameter, today we do very nice change here. We add a lot of groups like surfaces quality. Today you can see we have slider here to control the tolerance like HSM, and of course we can control the tolerance in SolidCAM settings. I show this later, but you can see how the tolerance work. Of course you can do check on and write every tolerance we need. Step over, you can see the maximum step over here, all the option in the sorting, and if we switch to advanced you can see now the modify options, and okay, we move all the options from geometry to the modify tab like round corner, angle range, and extend and trim. The all in toolpath parameter and modify under advanced option. Tool control. We add now a new item in the tree, tool control. The idea in the HSS to do the all like the 5-axis, and we do this like the 5-axis. In the future, if we look now in the HSS and after this we go to work with the 5-axis, the all is the same dialogues, the same option. For me is only one day and we can use 5-axis. You can see now the 5-axis, the same option. We arrange the all like HSS, and the difference between HSS and Sim 5-axis only 2-axis control. In one day we can learn all the option in 2-axis control and we can using the simultaneous 5-axis. This is the reason we do this change. we go back to the HSS, and now I want to continue with the link. You can see also we have all here gaps along cut, also link between slices, and the option that's in all the group we have here, we move to rough and more. Why? Because if I use the depth cut, and you can see this group is open, the link between passes, and we can use it. That's what I want to say. Link between passes related to this option, and this is the reason we move to this item. Okay. Now I want to start to show the power, the easy to use in HSS. We add a new operation, and you can see here we have parallel cut, linear, geometry, and I want to select the surfaces, tool, we add new ball nose mill tool, and maximum step over 2 mm, and we calculate simulation. You can see now the all is working. Okay, we have here jumps. Okay, how we control this? Very easy with HSS. We go to link with the option link between slices. We change to direct, calculate again, and you can see now, no, this is for gaps along cut. We need the option. Okay, we can go to blend, and now you can see very smooth tool pass. We have only, we start and we finish. What we can do also, we go back to approach retract. I can use lead in, also use lead out, and here I want to change to vertical. And now you can see I add vertical, that means a vertical arc for the lead in and also arc for the lead out. What we see here, really, we can see very nice tool pass, very smooth tool pass. Now I want to go to rough and more. We have the option here, multi passes. I want to add number 3 space 10 mm for the finish 2 space 1 mm. You can see link between passes now is active, and we can calculate, and immediately you can see the tool pass what we want to have to here. Okay, I can work with follow, and you can see the tool pass here. Okay, now I want to continue with HSS to show the other option. Now I want to go to constant Z, and I want to select the surfaces to show how I can cut with constant Z these surfaces. It's really easy with HSS. We select the tool pass parameter, maximum step over is 3 mm. In the sorting, I want to use the zigzag, and if we run simulation, okay, you can see the tool pass, but here we have jumps. It's very easy. We can go back to here, use the follow surfaces, and now you can see really very nice tool pass. We continue with this operation to show the power for the HSS. Go back to tool pass parameter. We have the new tab modify. Inside the modify we have the extend trim. I go back to value to change to 10 mm, and also for the end 10 mm we calculate again, and you can see now we do here extend. If we look for the tool pass, you can see here the approach is direct, I can change, go back to approach, use lead in, use lead out, and here for me it's tangent. It's okay. Now you can see we have here arc for the lead in and also arc for the lead out. Of course, I can go back to surface quality to change to 1 millimeter, and you can see how fast the HSS is working. It's very important because the calculation time really fast. Now we continue with HSS, and now I want to show the power for parallel cut hatch, how we can use this option. We go to these surfaces, and I want to show how we can cut these surfaces with hatch option. The same tool, and in the tool path parameter we see the maximum step down. Okay, I want to change to 0.5, sorting zigzag, and we can calculate and show the tool path. You can see here the tool path. Of course, in the link we can change to follow, and if we look here, the tool path here in this area, it's look okay, but if we rotate and look here, I think this is not the best tool path. We go back to geometry. I change the angle to 90 degrees, calculate again. Now we can see very nice tool path, and I think with this tool path we can cut apart. If we calculate again, you can see now the tool path here. I think here is very nice tool path, and also the same tool path here. You see how we control, how we change the tool path when I change the default from 45 degrees to 90 degrees. Now I want to continue with HSS, and now I want to show the option parallel to curve. For this technology, I want to select the surfaces, and I want to cut the surfaces parallel to this curve. This curve, the boundary for the surfaces, the external boundary. And now I want to select the curve. We select the curve. The same tool path parameter, 3 millimeter. I can use one way. And if we run the simulation, you can see we do parallel to this curve. They always look very nice. And here you can see we have vertical, a horizontal arc, can go to lead, change to a vertical, do calculate, and also if I go to toolpath parameter, we have the option here, spiral. I select the spiral, and now you can see how the spiral is working. It's look very nice. You can see here the vertical arc, and really look very nice toolpath. We continue with a new option, parallel to surfaces, geometry, and I want to select this surfaces. This is my surfaces, and my edge surfaces. The first one these surfaces. That means I want to work parallel to these surfaces. The same tool, I can change to 2 mm, sorting zigzag, and we do calculate, run the simulation. You can see very nice tool pass, but we have this, we get this tool pass because I use these surfaces that I want to work parallel to these surfaces. I want to select these surfaces to get different tool paths. What I want to do, go back to geometry, select the new, and now you can see I select these surfaces to work parallel to these surfaces. I do only the calculate, run simulation. You can see this tool path. Oh, they start from down to top. It's very easy in HSS to go back to toolpath parameter, flip, step over, calculate again. Now the toolpath starts to work from top to bottom. You can see very nice toolpath, and okay, we can do this cutting. We continue, and now I want to use the option perpendicular to curve. Also, it's very easy. I want to select the surfaces, and first I want to work perpendicular to this curve. I want to select this curve. Okay, same tool. I want to change to 1 mm. In the link, clearance, direct, we do the calculate simulation, and you can see the toolpath. Very nice. Now I want to change only the curve, and now I want to select different curve to see different toolpaths. I want to select this curve now, and you can have different toolpaths to cut this fillet. We calculate the job and see the result with the simulation. You can see what happened here. Very nice toolpath. Of course, I can extend it for the toolpath. Go to the modify, extend. Okay, change to 5, also here to 5, and calculate again. And you can see we do extend for the toolpath. Really very nice toolpath. Okay. Now we continue with option morph between two boundary curve. This option really very popular in HSS. With this option we can do a lot. I want to show two examples when we can use this option. First, I want to cut these surfaces. This is my surfaces. The upper curve. That's me. I want to select now upper curve. You can see this is the upper curve. And we can select also the lower curve. And now I want to change only the step down, and you can see really the same tool. 1 mm is okay. Zigzag, nothing in modify. That's all. You can see really very nice toolpaths. Of course, we start from down to up. I can stop, go back to sorting, do check off for the flip, calculate again. Now you can see we can start from top to down. Of course, you can see here the jumps, it's easy. I can stop, go to back, you can see directly here. I can change to blend spline, calculate again, and you can see now very nice tool pass. We can have this tool pass only with HSS model. And also you can see here the vertical, it's easy. We go to the option, change to tangent arc, calculate again, and now you can see horizontal arc. Very nice tool pass, very clear tool pass, very short, no jumps. We have only start and end. That's all. This is the power for HSS. I want to show other example when we can use this option. Okay, I want to copy this operation, and now I want to show popular using to cut this fillet. If we have prismatic part, and in this part I have only fillet, and I want to cut the fillet. You can see this is my fillet, very nice fillet, small fillet, but I want to cut this fillet. We select the faces, and after this we can select the upper curve. You can see we select the upper curve, and now I can select the lower curve, and you can see here we select the lower curve. We continue. I want to change only the step over. We use the same tool, change to 0.2 because I cut small fillet, zigzag, nothing can modify, and that's all. If now we do zoom and run the all, you can see really very nice tool pass. We can do this only with HSS. You can see here this option. Okay, for this case we can go to the link, change for the start vertical, and here we can keep the tangent and calculate again. What we have now, you can see here we have vertical lead in, and here we go to add horizontal lead out. You can see very nice tool pass, very easy, very fast. This is the HSS module. Now I want to continue and to show the option morph between two adjacent surfaces. The same, sometimes the process work like the option morph between two curves, but sometimes it's easy to select the surfaces with the curve. If we go to this area, that means I want to cut these surfaces. This is my surfaces. For me, maybe it's easy, maybe more fast to select the surfaces. You see, I pick the surfaces. This is the upper surfaces, and now I can select this surfaces, the lower surfaces. That's all. The same tool, change to 0. We can change to 1 millimeter, zigzag, calculate, and now you can see really very nice tool pass. And you can see how easy we can select the surfaces, how easy we can control the toolpath with HSS module. Okay, we continue to show all the options like user define, what we can do with projection user define. First, I want to select the drive. Okay, this is my drive surfaces. For the projection curve, I want to select this curve, like from here, you can see this is the curve. Same tool. Link, we have here also vertical. Simulation. Now if we do zoom, you can see the tool start from here, and if we continue, you can see how the morphing, how the projection user define is working. We'll continue with this option, with project option. Now I want to show how the spiral work. Geometry. For the spiral, I want to select these surfaces. We have here the 2D boundary. I want to select my boundary. I want to work only inside this circle, inside this boundary. The same tool pass parameter, I want to change to 2 mm. Sorting CW, link, it's okay. For me, vertical, and what we have here, we have the center. For me, the center is okay, but the end is 0, and the start is 0, the end is 40 mm. That's all. Now you can see very nice tool, very nice spiral tool pass. Now also in HSS we can do radial, spiral, user define, and offset. Okay, now we show all the options and we see how fast and easy we can use this option. Now I want to show very nice option we have now in HSS. I want to select, okay, I want to do copy from this operation, go to parallel linear, geometry. I want to select these surfaces. I want to cut these surfaces. This is my surfaces. The same tool pass parameter 1 mm, sorting zigzag. But my data, don't forget that my cutting feed is 100 mm. Okay, we do calculate, simulation. You can see now okay, I know why, because here we have the two boundary. And now you can see we have very nice tool pass. If we go to the G code, you can see the feed 100. In each point, the feed is 100. Now, in the tool, we have a new option, feed control. And now we have here option feed zone control. And for the feed zone control, I can select now these surfaces, and we have now two options, inside feed rate and outside. For the outside, I want to put the feed 500% more and do calculate. And if I generate G code, you can see now they start with F100, and after this you can see it changed to 100, again 500. 100, 500. What I want to say now, we have control for the feed. I can select, okay, in this surfaces I want to work with this feed, but in this surfaces I want to work with different feed. This is the option feed zone control. Now, if we open one operation and continue to talk about the gouge. Okay, in the gouge we don't change nothing. Also in the clearance, in the rough we talk. Also if I do basic, you can see only this option. In the advanced, you can see all the option we have in the rough. What we see now, we see how we can use the HSS, how easy to use the HSS, and how the HSS is strong to cut any surfaces we select. Now, I want to show two examples for customer, how the customer using HSS. This is one part. This is real part. Okay, I want to show the toolpath. You can see the toolpath, very nice toolpath. But now I want to do suppress and add a new operation. We go to the HSS. I want to select parallel constant Z, geometry. My drive surfaces. This is the surfaces. 4 surfaces, that's all. You can see the surfaces here. We use the tool and my maximum step over 0.5 and zigzag. First I do calculate, and after this I start to do my change. I look what we have here. Okay, first I have jumps between and jumps along. We go to the link. First you can see gaps along cut. Okay, I change to follow, and link between slice I want to change to blend. That's all. If we run now the part, you can see, and what we have also, what about the lead in, lead out? The same, yeah? I can go to approach, use lead in, also use lead out, calculate again, simulation, and we can see if the all is okay. For me, yes, I see arc here and here, the all is okay. You can see this part, really how fast and easy we can cut these surfaces. Now, I want to continue for other part, and in this part I want to show very nice tool, very nice part. And in this part, if I select the surfaces, we have here undercut. One for the power for HSS to work in undercut. You know, to cut undercut you need special model, and HSS can do this. If we open this operation, you can see the surfaces. First we select all the surfaces, and we use the option morph between two boundary curves. Also for the first curve, you can see this is the first curve, and here we have the second curve. The option is morph between two curves. You see the surfaces, the curves, the tool. If I pick here, you can see this is the tool. I use lollipop tool to cut this area. Okay, we need this kind of the tool. For the tool path parameter, you can see here maximum step over 0.5. I use the zigzag here, nothing in modify. We can do calculate and do simulation, and If we run the simulation, you can see how the tool is working. Yeah, we can do this fast and cut all these slots. What I want to say, HSS is not only for simple parts, also for complex parts, for parts with undercut. We can working with the HSS in a prismatic part, is complex part. For each part, I think this solution is really need for every machine shop, because you see how fast we can use, how the toolpath is looking, very smoothing, very nice, very short, without jumps, easy to use. We have control for the all. We have control for the feed, for the surfaces. That means we can control the toolpath, and this is very, very important when we working with a model. Now, if I open the first part, and start to see, okay, what we have here. Nice. The question now, okay, what we can do with these options. We can select the surfaces. I want to cut the all, but I want to move from the surfaces 5 millimeter. How we can do this? We have gouge, and if I go to gouge 2, I can select now this surfaces. This is my gouge, and stock to leave 5 millimeter, and I can leave out gouge point, trim toolpath before first collision. That's all. You can see what happened now. I trim the toolpath automatically. How I trim this? I select the gouge, and this is my gouge. Okay, I tell him, okay, stop. Trim the toolpath 5 millimeter before the surfaces. If I change now to 10 millimeter and calculate the toolpath, you can see we trim the toolpath. Also, automatically the software change the direction for the lead in, lead out. We can do this only with HSS. Also, look how the link between the toolpath is look. What I want to say, this option gouge check, you can do a lot. You can control the toolpath. You can tell the model, okay, I want to work here like this in this surface. Please move 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter. You can do the all with the gouging. Okay, I hope in this session we show the power for HSS. I'm sure you can using, and you can do a lot for this model. Thank you very much, and now I'm ready to answer for questions.
I don't see that anyone has some questions. If anyone wants to ask something, then this is the time. Okay, so thank you, Ahmed, for this presentation. It was very, very interesting. And thank you, everyone, for attending. I hope we see you next week as well. And have a nice week.
The organizer has